Good morning. So this morning, I on my mind with mine and God's discussion was kind of a mix of prayer and questioning and wrestling with things and honestly, we started having a discussion before I ever put my feet on the floor, and then as I was making my coffee a while ago, I realized something about time and God's time, and I'd heard a couple of things during the week about God's time, and we all say, oh, God's time is perfect. God has perfect timing. And we say these things, I think, or at least I do. And I think I say them half-heartedly because I'm trying to rationalize why things aren't happening at my liking or in the pace that I think they should happen. And then I was making my coffee, and my poor old coffee pot's kind of gotten slow, and it doesn't get me my cup of coffee out as fast as I want it, or it used to do it. I still get the coffee, but not as quickly as I would like sometimes. And I was thinking about how that we want things quick most of the time. We're an instant gratification society at this point. We can get a meal in less than 5 minutes through the drive-thru, and if we don't, we want to start, ranting and raving because we're in a hurry, and everything is fast. We could put mac and cheese in the microwave for our kids and our grandkids and nieces and nephews and have it in 2 minutes instead of having to boil the noodles on the stove for 7. Everything's about time and how fast we can get it. And when it doesn't work out, we get frustrated. And I was thinking, we accept the fact that things have sped up. We've accepted the fact that we don't understand how it works. I can't tell you how I can go from 7 minutes to 2 minutes on mac and cheese. I can't tell you exactly how I can go from a percolator to a Keurig that gives me coffee out of a pod instantly. I can't tell you how I can technically touch my cell phone and speak into it and ask it to tell me the different varieties of corn grown in Texas. I can't tell you how that I can punch in to a computer and it generate over 1 million instances where a certain word or a certain phrase is used. I can't explain how all of that works bouncing around in cyberspace, but I accept it. I accept that it happens that fast, and I don't question how it happens that fast. It just does. And I started thinking about God and forgiveness. We're told, and I believe it, that when we go to God with a right and just heart, He knows our heart, no matter who we are. And if we go seeking forgiveness, if we bow our head and go to our knees, either figuratively or literally, and we ask for forgiveness, it's granted on the spot. And it's done. It's over. It's forgiven. Move on. But we don't do that. If it's our own issue, at least for me, I want to hang on to it. I want to feel guilty. I want to feel horrible. I want to feel all these things inside that the devil's telling me to feel. But God already forgave it. He wants me to move on. He wants me to just not understand how I can have coffee in 30 seconds. Just take the cup and enjoy the cup of coffee. I don't have to understand how I can hand, a little bowl of macaroni and cheese to my grandson in under 2 minutes. Just let him go enjoy the mac and cheese. God wants us to do that. We don't understand how He can forgive us of the things that we've done wrong. We don't have to understand how or why He functions the way He does, but we just need to do like we do every day and accept it and go on and quit hanging on to it. I promise you, I don't spend all day wondering how I got my coffee in 30 seconds. I don't wonder daily how my microwave works. Well, I used to, but I don't anymore. I got past it, right? It's acceptance of the things that happen in our life, and then we can't turn around and accept God's forgiveness in an instant. And then I think the big kicker for us sometimes is that we don't understand how God forgives those around us that we think have fallen short or in our mind done these horrible things. But you know what? It's just like the internet. It's just like being able to beam information around the world in seconds. I don't have to understand it to know that it works. I don't have to understand it and explain it and give a dissertation on the hows or whys. But I've witnessed the information pop up on my phone or my computer. And I've witnessed the saving grace and mercy and forgiveness of Jesus Christ in the lives of people around me. I've witnessed it. We're not supposed to question it. God is God. If we can accept all these other things, why do we try to rationalize time and speed? If he can forgive in an instant, then why don't we accept that and move on in his grace and in his light and enjoy life? We accept all the other things in our lives that happen in an instant. And this is so much better than a 30-second cup of coffee or a drive-through meal at a fast food place. We don't ask how they get the burgers done that fast or the fries or the chicken nuggets. So, time. Instant. In a moment. In the blink of an eye. All those things. God does for you. Rejoice and be glad and live in his light and give him the glory. So y'all go out and have a very blessed day.